guys perform.
They're hoping to have Mashburn back for the playoffs. Jamal had a 22-point game here against the Knicks last time they were here.
Speaking of Ike Austin, the man that he was traded for, Brent Barry, didn't get in the game last time, did not play coach's decision. We have not seen him yet tonight either.
Pat Riley is bringing him along slowly. A lot of criticism about his defense, which is so much a part of the Riley way of doing things, defense.
And the foul call, Chris Mills. Meanwhile, as the Knicks are over the limit, Buck Williams expected to return to action on Sunday in Miami against the Heat. This was him before the game. And the Knicks hope that he will play down at Miami Arena on Sunday. And that is certainly welcome news for the Knicks as Hardaway hits the first. Chris Dudley's doing well in his rehab, for he's a long way away. And of course, there's no new news concerning Patrick Ewing. And as we've said several times, there were erroneous reports about Ewing returning next week. That is not even definite. Ewing's return is not even definite. As we've said recently, he still needs medical clearance. That has not been given yet.
In any case, he's working hard and preparing should he get the green light.
But you see Buck Williams in that, running up and down the floor, how hard he was running, so his knee feeling much better. 7 on the shot clock. Childs, tough shot, puts it in. Chris Childs with a pretty move.
We haven't seen a shot like that from Chris Childs in quite a while. Did it all by himself and finished with that spin jump shot.
Childs and Starks, two players who play with a bit of a swagger offensively, had not had that, but both have it a bit tonight. Hardaway off the mark. Childs deflects it, and Mourning as well. As Childs goes diving into the crowd. It's going to be Heat ball. 39-26. Knicks leading by 13, their largest lead. Pat Riley's team 2 of 11 here in the second quarter. No field goals in nearly 5 minutes.
That was their problem last night in Minnesota. Bad decision making and poor shooting.
Oakley again with a solid defense. 39-26. The Heat have also turned it over a lot, 10 times to the Knicks 5. Hardaway just 3 of 10 from the field. Mourning down low, left-handed, dumps it in.
Beautifully done.
Mourning now with 7 points. Knicks lead is 11.
He got the ball so low that the help just couldn't get there. He was already so close to the basket.
Oakley way off the mark, brushed it with Mourning in his face. Oakley looks at Teddy Bernhardt saying they got hit.
Saves the embarrassment too, Mike. You know that. You know when you play and you take a shot like that, and you miss everything. Hey. The reason I missed it is because the guy hit my finger.
Although as Mourning dives underneath, draws the foul. With Oakley, he usually doesn't complain unless it's legit, but he picks up his second foul there.
No, this man is not a phony.
8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, a couple of steals as well. And there you see the Knicks actually ahead in the free throw department. Last night, unbelievable, 44 free throw attempts for the Hawks, 9 for the Knicks.
Well, tonight it's really becoming a factor, a positive one for the Knicks. As we mentioned earlier, the last time they met Miami Heat, the Knicks missed their first shot from the line and then made 23 straight.
Starks will come in. Oakley's going to get a breather. Knicks with an extremely small lineup. Johnson and Mills up front in terms of front court players, then Houston, Starks, and Childs. Larry Johnson is the tallest player out there right now, so he's going to have to guard Mourning. And they list Johnson at 6'7", but he's not 6'7". Starks the rebound off Mourning's miss. Mourning just 2 of 5 from the line. Knicks by 10, a little over 2 minutes remaining, second quarter. Starks. Houston, quick release. It's good. Allen Houston now in double figures with 11. Knicks back up by 12. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Mourning being guarded by his former teammate. The ball movement from the Heat. Leonard trying to get free. Well short. Rebound Mills. Mills playing a strong first half. Starks back to Childs. The penetration. Kicks it out. Allen Houston, a 3. the rebound, and he's fouled before he put it back up. And a double foul.
Larry Johnson came out of what looked like was an emerging fracas.
They're going to jump it at center court, but a double foul is called. Dick Bavetta running in. Johnson and Mourning, the two of them going at it. Watch it down low. Remember those two went at it last game here at the Garden. We saw the replay of Mourning's flagrant foul in that game.
A lot of contact.
This is why Dick Bavetta is one of the best officials. He sees that, comes in right away, calls a double foul, wants to nip this stuff in the bud. And Herb Williams will come in. Larry Johnson's going to sit down. Johnson picking up his second foul. And a nice ovation for Johnson and a nice ovation for Herb Williams coming in. Johnson with 9 points. 9 for 9. Or check that. Johnson 8 points as he's been strong from the free throw line. Hitting all 8 of his free throws. Chance of Herb being yelled here at the Garden. 257th consecutive sellout. And as you mentioned right from the top, John, this crowd has been ready from the opening tip.
And the Knicks have responded to their home court.
A 12-point Knick lead. Mourning wins the tip. Mourning wants the ball against Herb Williams. There's the double team. Leonard wide open. Rashawn Leonard, a two-pointer. Using Askin's screen very well. 10-point Knick lead. Just over a minute remaining in the second. Starks has Leonard on him. Houston has Marley.
Houston using that pick set up down low by Herb Williams.
And Marley calls for the foul and objects. That's the thing that drives me crazy. That was such an obvious foul. Yet Marley looks like, how could you call that on me? So Houston will go to the free throw line. So coming up at halftime as Houston hits the first free throw, the Tri-State Jeep and Eagle halftime report. There's only one Jeep, and it's only at your Tri-State Jeep and Eagle dealer. Deb Kaufman at the sports desk with all the NBA highlights. Boston has moved within 4 of the Nets in the fourth quarter. Al Troutwig and Clyde Frazier with the highlights. Houston just 1 of 2. That's the Knicks' first miss. They're now 12 of 13 from the line, but lead by 11. Under a minute remaining in the first half. Hardaway backs it in. Just waited for an opening, was patient, and found it.
Nobody was attacking him, and he just kept taking advantage of the space.
Knicks have led by as many as 13. Their lead now is 9. Houston's pass deflected off Marley. Still Knick ball, 10 on the shot clock. Marley, whose back problems nearly threatened his career. In fact, he was talking about thinking of retirement after this year. The back got so bad. In just the past couple of months, it's completely turned around. And he feels as healthy as he's been in several years.
Pat Riley said Dan is frisky again.
Yeah, I like that. They reset to 24 because it was off Marley's foot. Chris Childs puts it in again. Childs contributing offensively. His second field goal. And the Knicks back up by 11.
Knicks getting contributions from everybody tonight. It's one of those nights when they're all doing positive things.
Shot clock is turned off. That's time remaining in the first half. Chance of defense. And the Knicks have excelled in that here in the first half. Trying one more stop. Hardaway, the runner. Childs right on him. Ball loose. Starks has it. And they won't get a shot off this time, but excellent defense from Chris Childs there to stop Tim Hardaway, who's looking around for a foul. Knicks outscore the Heat by 9 in the second quarter. As Alonzo Mourning and his team struggling shooting the ball. Hardaway just 4 of 12. The Heat as a team 33% from the field. And the Knicks doing something they're not accustomed to doing, getting to the free throw line. 12 of 13 from the line. Add that with a solid defense, and you have an 11-point lead. Halftime at Madison Square Garden, 44-30.